hello! That one orange cat, hello! How you doing? Alrighty, I've finally starting to get this all set up. Just trying to get... Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. I just got off work about an hour ago. And I finally began to settle down. I just made myself some mac and cheese, so that's awesome. I'm about to make some dry ones. Let's see. I'm trying to open up my tablet so I have chat beside me at all time. Okay, there we go. Now I have chat beside me at all time. Hello there, Mr. Mudcake. How you doing tonight? Might not remember me. I used to be Galactica Wolf, then I left for a year. Well, I saw you in the Discord. I saw that you have returned. And welcome back. We are happy to have you back. And today I will be doing some OCs from the public Discord. I set up a little, I set up a little channel for it. Because I am getting rusty and I need to actually draw some more. Haven't been drawing in general, and the past couple of days I've kind of been on the depressed side. Can't really say why, only because I'm not entirely sure why, so I hope that's fair enough. I guess it helps that I suffer from regular depression. Hello there, PK Gaming, how you doing? But I also suffer from manic depressive bipolar disorder, so that also helps. I suffer from type 2, which there are 2 types. Type 2 is kind of a it's less severe, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have to be medicated as much as, like, type 1, and my mood shifts aren't drastic and sudden. Force myself to draw it. Hello there, Katie! I did see you there. Hello! Force myself to draw at least once a day. This is my 3rd year on this challenge. Awesome. I hope you're keeping up with that really well. I have ADHD. Hello there! Hello there, Kay. I heard that ADHD is hard to live with, because it's like a constant battle with distractions. I'm not liking how this face is coming out. Probably because I feel like it doesn't match this character. I need to redo the face. There we go. Your brother has ADHD? Yeah. And, like, bipolar disorder is like a, it's a little known understood it's often misunderstood. Because people are like, oh, you're happy one minute and you're sad the next minute. You must be bipolar. Not necessarily. Usually, even in type 2 bipolar people, there are certain triggers that will activate the mood shift. It's not usually completely random. But when the mood shifts, it's the mood swing is just incredibly drastic. And that's the part that people usually associate it with. So like if somebody's like incredibly happy, it'll suddenly be exaggerated. And if somebody's like depressed or sad, it'll like exaggerate to a really fine degree. Hello, Shiloh. I'm just gonna say Shiloh because I don't want to butcher the last part. How you doing? Have an eating disorder, not starving myself type, but more eating. It fucking sucks. It's okay. I know the feelio. And yes, this is Sushi's OC. And I believe her name is Kaden. I don't know what it is about drawing and me always starting with the face. It's like, I can't get anything else done unless the face is done. It's the weirdest thing because that's it. That's all I got. Trying to figure out how to do this. I'm not really good at drawing this haircut. Oh yeah, that's right. That you are Matt. I recognize you now. How you doing? Okay, I will start with the face. Rest in potatoes. I'm sorry, Mr. Mudcake, about your Wi-Fi issues. And I hope I'm doing okay with this OC. Because I feel like it's going poorly, but then again, I haven't been drawing a lot lately, so it's kind of partly my fault. TF has not been practicing. And I don't know why she's leaning. I'm going to put you upright a little bit more. There we go. Alrighty, so we got the shoulders. suddenly went into very super serious focus mode. Hold on. Okay, I have so many OCs, like I thought I had a lot before, but now I've started making a cartoon series, trying to, so I have so many. I understand the problem. I have over 1,000. The last time I count, I had over 2,000. So, fun. You gotta extend the head circle, like back bump of the skull, all that. Anatomy tips from Kay are kind of garbled, both being tired, but yeah. I will probably fix that in a moment. But it's helpful at least, because I suck at anatomy in general. I've just been drawing a lot of Dan and Phil lately. I've lost my 30 drawing skills. Dan and Phil are great people, so it's fine. Okay, but with the rate you go with making OCs, you'll hit 1,000 in no time. Believe me. The biggest reason why I've hit 1,000 was because I adopt too many characters. I am like addicted to. I'm addicted to adopting. And it's a borderline problem, so I just... It's like half the time I want to stay away from DA, and at the same time I don't. Because I'm like, but I can afford it. And then the other side of my head's like, no, you can't. Stop this now. Okay, I'm trying to see if I could draw this haircut any better. I mean, that looks better than I had. Still not perfect, but it's getting there. That looks a little bit more natural. Just a little bit. Though I don't think I'm gonna go all the way with the full body, because I'm having a hard time just doing the arms. My arms are a mess here. I'm sorry I burped. And I'm probably gonna sound like a really old lady, but who's Dan and Phil? I am not keeping up with the times and the young people. I'm becoming a mom. Oh my god. What's the Pokemon? Not keeping up with what's hip with the children's lately. Wait. I need a larger forehead. And the line you have, the hair, make the line a bit out from there. Wait, new line you drew is better. My two newest is a cat and the first crocodile. Let's see. Space furries. Awesome. Also a dog along with Neo Nixon. I love my new house, but I swear I nearly trip on the stairs every day. I'm sorry to hear that. I made a new human OC, that's right, second human OC. Dan and Phil are a YouTube duo are a duo on YouTube. They come opposite each other. Emotional mess. Phil's Ray Sunshine, who is also always so happy. They are my everything. Well, I'll probably have to check them out at some point. They sound like cool bros. Help. TF does not human well, but TF is going to human, or at least try to human. There's something about this face, it's just, I want to punch it, and it's not the OC's fault, it's my fault. Ugh. I don't know what's going on here, I don't know. I don't know if that made that better or the same. I'm going to keep it. I can probably... There we go. I think I'm gonna just keep it as that. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have some RPG Maker music playing in the background. It's very slight, or at least it should be, because I only have my volume on 2. And yet it sounds so loud in my earphones, like crazy. Chin line, tried lowering it. I don't know. I mean, I can test it. A little better? Just a little? I don't know what it is about the face that I don't know. It's something I just don't like about it. And again, it's not the character's fault. It's my fault. I think I just need to move the bra straps a little bit. There we go. Alright, so... And I don't know if you guys know, probably not, but Medibang got a slight update. And even though the update is very slight, I'm loving it. Because they never used to have a brush size table. And I've been using it a lot. I mean, I still love my slider to determine my brush size, but sometimes I want a more uniform brush. And when I have that need, that takes care of my need. It looks like TF Soup is dancing along to the music. It actually kind of does. I forgot that those GIFs were there. I don't see my own streaming screen a lot. It's merely for the aesthetics of you guys watching. My hand does not want to do the thing. Maybe if I zoom out a little. That's better. I need a more sophisticated eye style than what I have. I've had this eye style since middle school. When my brother tried to make something look anime. And then I copied it. I mean, he was just trying to copy what my characters look like, because my old eye style, like really old, looked like that, this was basically how my eyes used to look. So my brother was trying to mimic it by doing this, and I liked it, so I copied it. I mean, I have an eye style for my animals that's basically like a Disney style. Alright, let's see. That one line that refuses to look right. I know. Castlevania vibes by listening to the background music. This is actually RPG Maker music. Which is royalty free. So YouTube won't get on my ass about it. And that's why they can't take it down from YouTube, because it's a royalty free for anybody to use music. So my style is pretty simplistic and I can't change it. I've tried multiple times. I've tried experimenting, like I've always admired the way the eyes look in Fullmetal Alchemist, and I've always wanted to be able to do that. Because I just freaking love the way the eyes look in that anime. And it's like such a simplistic style, and it's like, even though it's simple, I cannot replicate it. It bothers me so bad. Because it's not like wah 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 with like 50 million colors. It's like base color, and black, and white. So it's... I mean, it took a really long time for me to be able to get my animal eyes to work with me. I have like pretty much two styles of animal eyes, and that's just basically pupilless and with pupil. And depending on what I'm drawing, either works. And it took me so long to finally perfect that. that I feel like it's almost sad, because for the longest time I could not draw anything that looked remotely close to a Lion King eye. And I would sit there and like try to study and replicate it over and over again. I actually have a picture on my Facebook, like from forever ago, of TF wearing the Lion King leaf mane, like Simba wears in his "I just can't wait to be king" song, and and she looks really ticked off, saying, "I just want to draw the Lion King." And it got more attention than I thought it was gonna. I was like, oh. Mostly just friends and family liking it. I was like, oh. I'm hardly on my Facebook. Like, I'm never on it. And it's like, oh, did you see the picture I shared? It's like, no, I'm never on. Never on. I'm weird about social media. It's like, for a while, I was like, yeah, I could do Facebook. And then I was like, nah. I've never been addicted to a social media. Maybe except for Tumblr, but I feel like that doesn't count. Because I wasn't really doing the social aspect of that. It was just me just kind of scrolling through shit that I liked and giggling and reblogging shit. And then eventually getting really, really depressed because of all the stuff that was showing up on my dashboard that was just no bueno. And then I realized I don't have to put up with this shit and unfollowed some of the people that are posting the depressing shit. So yeah, but I haven't been on that in a long time. Oh, see you, Mr. Mudcake. You have a great night. I'll see you next time. Oh wait, I missed something in chat. I'm just sitting here babbling and drawing, and I'm not reading chat. I don't even have an art style, just nonsense. Inconsistent nonsense. Kay, you have a style. You have a style, and I like it. And I wish my style was more like yours, to be honest. What happened to the game with Bootleg Greg? I love FMA. I wish I could do that style of eyes. My animal eyes are typically the same as my human ones, it's just a different way of coloring. Every time I try to do my humans with the Lion King-esque eyes, they always look really, really weird. So I end up reverting back to my anime shit. Alright. Ears, like down the back of their head, lines with the neck. Mr. Crocker-like ears, pretty much. Okay, I forget how much you love the Lion King. Yes. What does yiffing mean? You don't want to know. Okay. It means yelling and sniffing. It's part of furry vocabulary, if I'm correct. Yes. Yes, you failed to do the thing. I mean, the proportions of the ear are good. It may be looks like it's on the back of the head, but I did get the proportions right accidentally. So how's that? Because it's supposed to go from the top of your eyes to the bottom of your nose, right? Let's do another layer. Top of the eyes, bottom of the nose. Oops, bottom of the nose. So at least I got the proportions right. I mean, this is probably the best you're gonna get as far as ears for me. But, I fixed the line. Nighty night, Mr. Mudcake. You have a good night. I know it's just theory for a furry theory. Portions are good, yeah, but still like, then you start working on the jaw. I mean, hey, it was accidental. So, that a point for me. That the ear is actually proportionate. Usually it's not. Is the only reason why I'm saying anything. Because usually my ears are usually like way too big or way too small. Until I have more time to tweak this, I mean, kind of tweak everything overall. I hate to use the word, but it's gonna be part of my style for a while. Till I can figure out what works. But, for now, I've actually looked at some of my old drawings and I was like, it's weird because I never used to draw the ear. So the fact that the ear is there is a miracle, so. You know, after all that, you know, straightening up in the beginning, she's still leaning. Oh well. Either way, we're gonna start with some flat coloring. Cause I'm gonna be lazy, I'll be honest. Excuse me. And then I'll move on to OC number 2. Boop. Like how the lower jaw looks on a skull. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know what you're talking about. Like, you got the ear, like that, and then, blah. Like that. Like this? I don't even know how I draw people. I don't do it very well, but I do it somehow. Same. That just describes how I draw in general. I don't know how I do the thing, but I do it. So I guess, just kinda erase a little bit of this and just kinda like that. Oh my god, no. The ear is kind of too low on that example. Maybe, but yes, this, are you talking about this? I just mean this line. Okay. So at least I know what you mean. Cause I was like, oh yeah, I think I know what you mean, but oh, yeah, I tried drawing the I'm just gonna leave it like that for now because I need to practice that because I just tried putting that line there. It's not working. But TF shall try again at some point. Alright. Intelligent enemy tips are garbled tonight. It's okay, dude. It's okay. TF will work on that. TF will work on that, I promise. TF needs a ton of anatomy tips in general. I just need, like, a mild class. Because, let me tell you, I'm not good. That's why I've pretty much given up on drawing for any sort of profit. Okay, so we got Caden here. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna put on this layer and start the next one. And who was next? I need to look at my Discord real quick. Alright. It is... actually yours, Orange Cat. Unless you want me to keep calling you Galactica Wolf. It don't matter to me. I can do kitties. I can do kitties. TF is gonna do a kitty. Alrighty. I like drawing kitties. Oh, I'm not drawing on the right layer. It would help if I was drawing on the right layer. Actually, let me... there we go. Put the opacity on all the way so I can see what the hell I'm doing. The cheek fluffs do not want to work with me tonight. The drawing on the wrong layer is my mortal enemy, yes. I like the gifts that I've seen somebody put together with Yzma with Kronk pulling the wrong lever and Yzma just yelling wrong layer. And then somebody does a follow-up of Yzma saying, why do we even have that layer? It's like, yes. Absolutely. go. I think I'm gonna keep it at bust shots. Just to keep things simple. Because who doesn't like blippin' kitties? Alright, let's see. And I see that in the reference, there's like, he has some normal eyes, and then he has some orange rimmed eyes. Is there a particular mood set that comes with that? It doesn't seem to, it doesn't seem to explain on the reference. I just want to know that if I'm going to do either of them, that I'm using it in the right context, if that makes sense. I'm going to open his eyes just a little wider. Okay, the orange is usually when he's hyper and kinda insane. Okay. So, I feel like he's kind of like in a neutral, relaxed, happy state. So we'll just leave it as normal eyes. And because I love giving things eyebrows for some reason. Alright. Whee! It's like very foreboding music while I draw happy kitties. There we go. Ruffle the fur in the back just a little bit. Ruffle the fur in the front just a little bit. And ruffle the fur in the front. Slope of his back ever so slightly. We're gonna add a layer and connect the dots. Okay, there we go. We got spaz. In my drawing, his head looks way too big. But that's okay. He cute. Very cute babby. Hold on. There we go. There we go. This will be easy because oh wait, hold on. Okay, so let me fix that. There we are. Looks like the layer I tried to draw on was like, oh look, I'm here. Hello there, Cocaine Cookies. How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. You doing good? Alright. We got some white on his little hair tuft. We're gonna fill that in. Okay, now we got some white on his muzzle. And some white on his chest. Looks like it goes down into his belly, so we'll just leave it at that. And that looks like all the white spots we got for now. We're gonna do some black spots. And he has a black spot over here on his cheek. Or is it more like this? And then right there. And there's some on his ear. Looks like goes like this. I'm Kentucky and drunk. Gotta go. Love you all. Love you too, Cocaine Cookies. You have a great night. Oh look, I'm here. Bye. It's okay. Alright, so it looks like this spot here goes up, and then it crisscrosses with this white spot here. And then there's a little spot up here. Or in this general area. I think I just need to lower that. Alright, I think that's all for the black spots. I just gotta fill in all the black spots. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna give Spaz little shinies in his eyes. That's it. And the last touch, just gonna get rid of that. There we go. Hello there, Spy! How you doing? Are you sure you can't do Anatomy for Humans? Also, hi, TF. Yes, I am very sure. Ignore that's actually being consumed by darkness. Give the kitten some happiness for once. I will give him all the happiness. This little picture. He has been given the happiness. Alright, and the next one I have, I can only really do a bust shot anyways, because that's all the reference I got. But that's okay. We can still do this. Alright, I gotta turn on my sketch layer. Boop. Damn it, you can't do mine then? Well, Spy, I mean, I did this. So, I mean, I can human, but I cannot human well. I will still attempt human. And plus, the next one I'm doing is human anyways. Alright. I can't get over the dancing TF soup. There was this little stupid thing that I had done in the Discord server that was just, I had like, I want to say 4 GIFs, and over the course of like 4 days I would release a new GIF without context, and then there was a video that came out that was just TF soup and no other context whatsoever. And there was no ears on this reference either, so I will assume that they're there, but hidden by his hair. Or their hair. Can't quite tell. My new mic makes me sound a whole lot sweeter. Thank you. I actually have it perched kind of by my eyebrow because I know, like, right in front of my face it makes me sound a lot louder, and you can hear me breathe like in HD. And I'm sure that's all, everything you come here for is just to hear TF breathe into the mic. I'm sure you could still hear me breathe even though it's up there, but it's probably not as crazy loud as it normally is. Alright. Excuse me, I yawn. There we go. Oh, shit. That'll work. I may be mimicking the style, but there wasn't much else I saw for the character, so I'm gonna kind of mimic, only with like a slightly different expression. Sure, I remember my first stream where I watched CC was one of the Night in the Woods ones. That's when K got a lot of their, hold on. There we go. I accidentally pressed the volume button on my new headset. I'm pretty sure that's where they got a lot of their new viewers, was from the Night in the Woods stream. And I enjoyed that stream. And I actually want to, I want to play it myself. So who knows, maybe I'll stream it. Both Kay and Meh were telling me that I would love the game. And just by watching the stream of it, I'm like, yeah, I think I would like this game. I'm sure it wasn't like, I'm sure that watching it didn't, spoil the fun for me. It still looks like a lot of fun. Looks like there's still a bunch of, decisions I can make. But I did enjoy watching it. Joe Tired Eyes Police Sirens playing. So remember the Golf with Friends streams, they were actually at the Candyland-like level. Thank Patrick Static, he wouldn't finish the game, so I was like, fuck it, I'll play it myself. They remind me of all the candy puns. I will remind you of all the candy puns, Kay. Because candy puns. We need to do another Golf with Friends stream again soon. It's been a long time since we've played Golf with Friends. There we go. I mostly remember people flying off to the side. We need to play the Pirate Cove map. Yes, we do. I think, like, every time we tried to play, it would, like, break for us. So that's, like, what made us be, like, noob for the most part. Okay. TF is a very lazy colorer. All the lazy. And screaming when a quicker path is found by flying off the edge. Yes. I need to reheat my mac and cheese. I took like a few bites, started streaming, and I haven't touched it since. Alright, so next one I believe is Katie's. Let me take a quick look. I'm gonna do Katie's next. There it is. Looking through my files. Alright. Time to sketch! Time to turn on the sketch layer. Here I am, sketching with pen. What happened to Spaz? He's over here. Well, the sketch layer is on. Oh, I know what happened. Give me a second. Oh wait, shit. Fast forward. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out, or else it would have been too late. There we go. I mean, there we are. Alright, I will redo this guy's coloring later. But yeah, Spaz is okay now. Be a good kitty. And I'm sorry if you're hearing like this awkward thumping sound. My hand keeps hitting my my mic because I have like hair flying in my face, so I'm like trying to push it out of the way, and as a result it's hitting my mic. I've talked to like Kay and Meh, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry if you're hearing a thumping noise. Apparently neither of them have heard a thumping noise when I do that, so I'm not sure. So, just in case you hear an odd thumping noise, that's what it is. I need to... There we go. Opacity is back on. Let's see, what kind of... Trying to think of what kind of expression I should give this character. I don't know, I have this mental image of this character like holding back laughter. So I'm trying. I heard you hit the mic like once, and I've actually done it a couple of times, so at least I know one was audible. think that's some sort of collar. I'm not sure. If Katie is still here, I would like to know what's around his neck. If it's like a collar, if it's like a scarf or something. It looks fabricy, but it's very small, and I don't know. I'm drawing this bab quite similarly to how I draw Everin, only with slightly different shaped eyes. So I may just have to connect his eyebrows. Or maybe... yes. It's like, this is the mess I've gotten myself into. Before you drew the mouth, I felt like the character wanted to murder me. I'm sorry. The character looks like I had like this holding back laughter sort of image in my head, so I had to go with it. The head still looks so awkward. But that's the kind of mess I got myself into. Maybe I could fix the eyebrows if I put them closer to the eyes. Okay, that looks better. That looks better than the weird bean head I had before. Now I just need to draw in the pupils. Oh, I need to color in the little crowny crown too. Okay, so spires. I'm going to give you your little black marker back so we can prevent this shit from happening again. Okay. Okay. There. Spaz is safe. Oh. Oh yes. Thank you, Kay. Like, does this look right? Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure if it was a collar or a scarf, because it looked fabric-y in nature. Okay. Okay, the very light green, minty. There we go. Alright. Go. Music the dance soup can dance to and match with. Oh yeah, I was figuring that out by the ref. I was kind of looking around to see what details I had to go by. Closer. Not sure if this is part of the shading, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Then we're gonna add the sparkly shine. Whoops. There we go. Why is the dancing TF soup one of my biggest concerns? It's a legitimate concern. Okay. I'm gonna really quickly finish the other one. Okay. Alrighty. And I think I have one more. How about... Oh, wait. We got K next. How about drawing Star or the Golden Boy, assuming there's time. More practice with humanoids. I mean, I know how to draw Star. The Golden Boy is more of a challenge. Let's see. Oh, I actually have the Golden Boy titled correctly in my junk. Alright, let me do Tygo really quick. And I already apologize in advance, Kay, for him looking, you know, completely awful. Because I'm pretty sure I can't do the Glamour Dragon as well as you can. Especially because I have a hard time doing fucking lips. I'm sorry. I mean, I can give him the glamour eyes and stuff, but I'm really bad at lips, and I apologize. Alright. Okay, so the reference I have is a head-on shot. Is his nose more pointy or more rounded? I can't remember. I think I just need to draw some regular eyes first before I can give him his glamour eyes. Oh shit, my battery is running low. Hold on. Not great at lips either, but his nose is more rounded. That's what I thought by the head-on shot. Here we go. Because the head-on shot looks like he would have a rounded nose, but I needed to make sure of that. And for those of you who don't know, this is Tygo. He's a dragon, although I'm drawing him in humanoid form because that's the reference I have, for one. And for two, I'm not good at drawing dragons. But he is the majestic as fuck fucker. Like, oh my god, his sketch is bigger than the rest of the people here. Oh my god. Tygo, no. You're not supposed to take over the world now. You be a good little boy and get shrunk. Alright. Give you a lesson in humbleness and make your head just a little bit smaller. The big-headed boy. Ah, shit. My pencil is much too big now. Give him room to shine. He demands more space. I know he demands more space, Kay. I understand his character. His nose is giving me issues. Tygo, can I come back to your nose? Can I work on your eyes? I can't draw those eyes. Come back to me later. So he's gonna have my regular eyes, maybe with a little slit downwards. Let's try to work this into my style. Oh my god, his eyes look so big and bubbly like a freaking puppy. Tygo. Tygo. You're not a puppy. I'm pretty sure you kick puppies. I mean, it's kind of my fault. I made your eyes ginormous, so... His eyes have, like, that perma-sass going on, so just... He only kicks the ones named Bart. Speaking of Kay, you need to finish doing the thing. You need to finish editing the thing. I know it's been tough lately. Because ego bigger? No! No, we've already have trouble with this boy's ego. It's like I'm almost giving him Chica brows. Cause, I'm sorry, he's gonna look... I'm trying to make him look regal as fuck, because that's just who he is. Dang, I'm sorry, I'm not giving him lips. Not unless this will... No, I can't do it. Okay, I don't know how you lip, but you lip better than I lip, so... Roleplay partner got back online after like a whole day. They got online when I'm doing something important like watching TF Soup dance. I don't know how to do lips. I guess Tygo's design just demands it from me. I just don't know how you lip. I mean, I'm looking at it right here in the reference, and it looks good, and I can't do the thing. Because it looks like you just do this. And for some reason it looks weird in my style. Maybe it'll look better colored? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna try the whole slanty slant of the jaw thing. We're gonna give his little cheekbone here and get the slanty slant on his face. Alright, so I thought the fluffy fluff was on both sides of his neck, but in this reference it's not. Please help. I should work on his hair. Hold on. Never do them. I spend the whole art class practicing drawing and shading lips. Do lips. Alright. This is going to be a challenge! It's like... You know how you say that every time you draw Aki, his ears get bigger? Well, every time I draw Taigo, his hair is gonna get bigger. Just you watch. Because this is probably the fluffiest I've drawn his hair. And his hair is pretty freaking fluffy to begin with, so... I have to get rid of the jaggeds because he doesn't have jaggedy hair. He has really floofy, round hair. He has the fur collar, it's just his hair that had half of it. Sorry, it's turning out to be a real challenge. It's okay. I kind of expect this much from the drama boy. Alright, the fluffity fluff is around his neck, okay. Has Orva ever tried to steal his fluffy neck thing? I mean, I imagine he would because it's fluffy. Oops. He'll have to try stealing it now. Alright. So, here's the ink. Here's the sketch. He's not bigger than everybody else now. He is about average size. Alright, so, It's time to ink, I guess. Inking time. Which means I can apply his glamour eyes now, because... Because it's like applying makeup, man. When I do the inking. Welcome back! I've never thought of that. You never thought of him trying to steal the fluffy thing? But isn't like his whole character like I need the fluffy? And I actually have practice making the bedroom eyes sort of deal with, like, the hooded eyes sort of deal. So I could actually make it look decent. I need the fluffy, a character description from TF. He needs the fluff that feels soft, but he's also not gonna get Tygo upset. That's the conundrum. He wants the fluffy. But it's just the fact that you never thought about it before. It's like... But that's his entire character, is I need the fluffy. I'm sure he's thought about getting it from him before. Like, maybe when he was a small child. This boy and his eyebrows. It's like, I'm making it harder than it has to be, because normally my eyebrows is just the sharp tool. Because those make some wicked eyebrows. But, like, good lord. Tygo, why you do this to me? It's like he demands everything to be on point. But I imagine Orva is gonna end up having that collar later on. I need the fluffy. Me saying anything fluffy in stores. So I'm more of a need the floofy, but close enough. If it's fluffy and it's soft, chances are we need it. Just seeing his eyes being like this. Like I keep looking at the eye. I keep looking at the eyes and thinking how cool it looks because it looks like a gradient. So I guess that's something I'm gonna be doing with his eyes because I've given myself way too much to do. Maybe it'll put me in the Glamour Dragon's favor. I don't know. Me and my friend are talking to my friend's ex who's trying to get back with her in the creepiest way possible. Help. That's not great. I don't think I want to know the details of as why this is a creepy. Remember, don't you have an Eevee plushie from Build-A-Bear? I got one while I was away from the Spike Crew. Yes, I do have an Eevee Build-A-Bear. I'm trying to think if I still have it in my car or not. Because I brought it with me to Christmas in July, and the poor thing. I mean, I haven't cleaned out. I rarely clean out my car. But Eevee's probably in my back seat. You know, chilling like a villain. His inking is almost done! Good lord. This boy. Coloring is gonna be fun. If you guys have never seen a picture of him, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Cause this boy, man, this boy. Alright. Actually, there's like a little bone here or something. Not really a bone, but yeah. Oh my god, Taigo, why did I spend so much time on you? Ugh. Okay, so, time... Oops. Okay. Sassy ass Rapunzel ass boyo. Damn it. There we go. Forgot to color his ears. How dare I? Alright, he's gonna have another freaking dedicated layer just for his eyes because I have not given myself enough to do. Tell His Highness he's welcome. Hello there, BB. How's it going? Time for the other eye. Hold on, wait. I think my thingamajig stopped. I need to restart it. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Time to start this bitch over again. No, I want to start it over again. Not what I meant, but okay. There we go. Okay, there we are. Alright, so time for the other eye. It has been a while. How you've been? Eep. go. Do we have a blur? There we go. Let's see if we can blur it. Alright, that actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, you can tell His Highness he is welcome. I've always wanted to play Spore. My brother used to have a copy, but I never really got to play it much. Alright. So now I can actually give him eye whites. Though I need to clean up around his eyes, because, of course. There we go. There we go. There we go. And the only reason why I'm up so late is because, well, actually I'm usually up this late anyways, but the biggest reason why I'm up this late is because I don't have to work tomorrow. Alright. Oh, he has another earring. I didn't see it. It's like right up here. Why is there not one on his other ear? Does he have one on his other ear? Oh, you're missing out. Spore hasn't been the same since then and has become very advanced since the last patches and mods. You can have infinite parts, non-hacked, invisible limbs. Sweet. It's like, I got to play it a little bit when I was younger, but, like, not very much, because it was, like, on my brother's computer, and more often than not, my brother was on his computer. But it was like one of those things that if he wasn't home or if he wasn't using his computer, he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, you can play on it. Alright, Kay, hear me out. He does, yes, what? Did I ask something? Oh, but, Kay, hear me out. I saw on this, his ref, that this is like a gray. Actually, it's kind of more like a yellowy gray. Hear me out. I think he would look rather sharp in a very dark green. I mean, even darker than that. Like that. Come on, that shade of green looks sharp on him. You know, with the yellow. My sister had a Kingdom Hearts and never let me play. I had Kingdom Hearts. My brother always played it. And I got stuck on the Tarzan world and I got mad and gave up. like, my brother and I always got along, so, like, whenever he had something that I wanted to play, he usually let me. But in the case of Spore, it was on his computer, and I had the hand-me-down computers that were, like, really, really old. Like, I think at the time he had Spore, I had a Windows 98. And I think he had, like... I want to say he had a Windows 7? I want to say that, but I'm not entirely sure. I remember it was during a time where he bought his own computer with his own money. And, like, he built it. Hello there, Preachers of the Sun! How you doing? My sister and I got along. She doesn't ever let me play her games I got to watch. But I feel like that green is getting lost. I think it just needs to be just a little bit brighter. There we are. Just like that. It looks very fetching on him. I like it. I hope His Highness approves. Mostly because my brother wanted me to, he tried to foster the gamer part of me, because he really wanted to play video games with me, like, all the time. But I was usually the sister that watched, but he always wanted to play with me. And I was never really up for playing much. But he was like, yeah, you should totally play. Let's play. Come on. Come on, Britt. Let's play. Like, he really wanted to play Super Smash Brothers with me and stuff. Oh my god, Tygo, why are you making me do this? Why? Why? Alright. Now I get her games. I have to play around with the green. It's hard to find colors that go with all gold. Oh, green goes fantastic with gold. But I think he looks fetching in it. Alright, I just have to collect a whole bunch of area. Hold on. I need lasso really quick. Alright, all of this area right here. Including his eyes. Alright. Needs... boom. Alright, time for the next hardest part, because His Highness demands it. Alright. First, let me see if I can get his lips to not look awkward when in color. The top one wasn't so bad. I'm not good with lips. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm still awful at it. Alright, so... time to do your makeup, boyo. I am spending way too much time on him, oh my god. And this is not something that Kay put on, I just wanted to see how it looked. Not so great. So I'm just gonna remove that. You know, the eyelids don't look too bad. But I'm just gonna stay away from that for now. I just looked away from the chat, and then I have to look back. Ended up being into Skyrim and Oblivion. I'm good and still praising the sun every day. I play Skyrim. I was a Dragonborn lightsaber wielding Khajiit with several pets, and I had a harem. I play on a Xbox 360. I'm almost always a Khajiit as well. Every time I try to play a different race, I suck at it. And what happens in this other side of the crew, like me, I draw a lot. And I do some very casual gaming sometimes. Wait. I have a better splatter. Yes, there we go. We're just going to... there we go. I'm gonna rope in some of these lines. Oh, gosh dang. Scatter strength. Oh, no, we need a smaller scatter strength. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I can RP watch the stream all at once. Awesome. Boy has too much gold in his hair, makes his eyes gold too, but I'm now kind of playing around with the gold. Split with gold for different clans. I draw 2, I am waiting for a stream that will never happen to me. I draw 2 if I'm waiting for a stream that will never happen to me. Huh? I don't... what? Alright, now he needs a lighter with some shimmer. And some darker. go. Just put the opacity down a little bit. Then we're gonna take the airbrush. Give it a nice... We're gonna put down the opacity on this too and just kind of dust over his skin just a little bit. Dust some more yellow over his... not that much. Over his skin. Just a little bit. A little bit over the tops of his eyes. And voila, we got the golden boy. Gold on gold on gold on gold. That's a lot of shimmers, yes. We've got the golden boy. I feel like I need to erase a little touch right below his nose. I know that looks awkward, but I'm going to fix it. There we go. Oh my god, there's like an awkward straight line. What did I do? What did I do? Hold on. There we go. I made it better. Made it better. I can't do it as well as Kay can, but there's the boy. There's the boy. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we have one from Les Spy. Time to turn back on the sketch layer. God damn it, Tygo. Trying to one-up everybody. Because you know I can't ignore you. Let me open up my reference for Les Spy. There he is. McKinney's eye lancing. Golden boy. The golden boy is a dude. He's just a very glam boyo. Very glam boyo. Alright. see. The golden boy Taigo has a feminine look to him. He likes to look beautiful and decorates himself to be blinding. Yes, yes, the spy. This one I'm working on is yours. All that glitters is not gold, but it still glitters, so I take it anyways. No, it does not glitter. It shines. Okay, now Le Spy is trying to take over the world. Okay, I need to... Medibang, stop. Alright. I need to shrink down the sketch a little. First it was Taigo trying to take over the world. Now Spy is trying to take over the world. There's part of the tie. It's like I go through phases where I'm good at drawing ties and then I'm like really bad at drawing ties. I need to bring out the shoulder a little bit more. Alrighty. I think we could start inking now. After Taigo took me like forever and a day, suddenly like everything seems so much easier. I need to take the sketch and dull the opacity on it. Okay. Okay. Sharp, boop, boop. I don't know, this music feels very fitting for drawing Spy. I don't know, it sounds like mildly sneaky. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Yes, he does demand so much. Why, Taigo? Why? Thankfully, I don't have to put up with his constant demands. I just had to draw him once. Oh my god, my pen, I keep hitting the eyedropper button, so it's like when I finish the stroke, it's like, you now want white. I'm like, no, I still want black. I'm still trying to work on this jawline thing. It's hard. I hope I'm doing better with it. time. Hair. What's a Taigo? That's a Taigo. Taigo is a dragon. Dragon boy. That is very shiny. Shiny like a freaking rare Pokemon. Just saying Pokemon like that made me immediately think of the time where I met my, like, 8-year-old cousin. Well, he was 6 at the time. He's actually probably 9 now. But he was 6 at the time, and he was going on and on about Legos and how much he loves to play with Legos. And I was telling him how I used to play with Legos, and he was just like, his mind seemed to be blown because I used to play with Legos. Because he didn't think I had Legos back in the day. He thought Legos was his generation's thing. No. Legos has been around for a long, long time, my dude. And he was like, let me show you how I make a laser gun. And it looked kind of bulky. And I was like, you want to see how I make a laser gun? And he was like, how? So I took one of those, like, megaphone pieces and put a little jewel on the end. And his mind seemed to be blown even further. He was like, wow! I didn't know you could do that! Like, seriously? Seriously, dude? But, I mean, it was cute. But, like, who doesn't know that you can put a little jewel piece on the end of the megaphone piece? I thought he was just gonna be like, pfft, I knew that already. But he seemed genuinely mind blown over it. Wait. Hair is only a thing besides girls I'm never going to draw. You got the hair real accurate. Thank you! Wait a minute, Pokemons. Is it Pokemon, or Pokemon? Hello there, Slasher. How's it going? It means pocket monsters. Lego was once a wooden toy. I actually didn't know that. I think it's on the Toys That Made Us. I still need to watch all of that. I've seen the one about, shit. I've seen the one about He-Man, and I've seen the one about Star Wars. I feel like I saw another one, but I forget. I just realized I didn't even follow my own guidelines when doing the shoulders. I still need to watch all of it. My fiance has watched all of it, mostly because he's a toy collector. Me, not so much. Like, I'm not a collector in the terms of, like, knowing the value and the history of stuff. I'm just like, I like this shit. I'm gonna keep it. Although, the first time I knew the worth of one of my toys was like years after the fact, and it was the, you know, the retro Polly Pockets, the ones that were teeny tiny, that were released in the 90s. I had like a ton of these things, and my mom gave them all away. Like, you know, when we were moving, she gave them all away, and when I moved about a few years later, I was curious, so I was looking up stuff online, because they're like, oh, your childhood may be worth more than you think. And I was like, so what about my childhood was worth a lot of money? How did I get these? Okay, whatever. But I was like, so what about my childhood was worth a lot of money? So I started looking into it, and Polly Pockets were on the list. And I was like, how much could these things possibly be worth? And one of the old sets that I had was worth over $200. Just for the set. I was pissed. To say the least. I was like, are you kidding? And I showed it to my mom, and she was just like, oops. And over $200 for a set that we probably got for like maybe maybe $5 in the 90s, which would translate to be like $15 today. Good lord. I'm going on a tangent. I haven't been looking at my thingy. Oh, your blip on Discord? Okay. I saw your picture, and yours is coming up next. I had some really expensive My Little Ponies, like first gen. Oh my god. That sounds like my cousin. She used to collect My Little Ponies, like the really old ones too. I used to love looking at them as a kid. I don't know if she still has them, but I remember that she used to collect them. And when I, like, back a few years ago, when, like, you know, the newest generation was becoming, like, super popular, I got her a Rainbow Dash. I don't know what she thought of it. She never said anything about it. But that was like her wedding gift from me. And I made like some sort of lame joke, like, I just made your gift 20% cooler or something. It was something stupid like that. But because she used to collect My Little Ponies, and to my knowledge, she didn't get rid of them. So I need to look back. Real question, how much were your childhood's life? Um, I don't know what you mean by that. It was very scary to me, okay. Rather stuck with friendship is magic. And have you guys planned on a wedding yet? Not yet. Once we get our trailer, we're actually gonna have a, pretty much a courthouse wedding. And then like the following year, we're going to actually have the party. And, I mean, it works out because then we avoid the wedding tax, which is basically when you say you're having a wedding to any retailer, they're like, oh, let's jack up the price like 5 million times. So now if it's just a costume party, nobody's gonna have the little light bulbs going off in their head. Had some from the other gens, only a few from the newest one. Yeah. Too many stripes. I gave it too many stripes. Okay, I think that do, yes. I don't know if there's a color underneath the stripe here. It kind of cuts off. Or if it's just like a t-shirt, but I'm not sure. But yeah. Damn, you look fly. Fly guy. Alright, let's see. Alrighty. And now I'm gonna do Slasher's OC. Now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. And I'll be like fixing and cropping each of these so you guys can enjoy them later. I'll be putting them into miscellaneous art. Alright, time for the sketchy sketch. I have to pull up the reference. There it is. And he said that he was going to have a cape, but it never happened. Do you know what color the cape was going to be, or are you just not going to put the cape on? I actually have a really old MLP disc game. I do too, somewhere. Like, I got it when I was, like, really little, and then we played it again, and by we, I mean my brother and me, and we were so horrible to the ponies. It was great. I can go a little bit bigger. Whoa, that's too big. cape was going to be a darker blue. I designed my Legos by painting them with Sharpies. I've never really drawn on Legos or painted them, mostly because my brother had all the Legos. It was another one of those toys that he shared with me quite often and wanted me to play with him a lot with. My first set of Legos was actually a very stereotypical pastel colored girly pack, and I didn't really care for them. I think that was before my mom realized that she can get me any old kind of Legos and I'd be perfectly happy. Oh well, that's fine. It's just the sketch layer. But I think it was before my mom realized I would play with any old Lego pack, because I was kind of a girly girl when I was a little kid. But I didn't really care for the pastel colored Legos much. And it sounds cool, but they really weren't. It was kind of like Duplo blocks, only regular Lego sized. They're like really kiddie. And I'm pretty sure the box lied to me, because it was like, you could build this house. Gave me no instructions on how to build said house, but it was like, you could build this house. And I remember trying to replicate it and it just wasn't working. Because I've seen some pastel sets that look really cool. Mine was really not that cool. Draws a circle. Too big. Also, so you know the set I'm talking about. It wasn't even a cool set of pastel Legos. Because I've seen sets that are pastel and really cute, but we ended up mixing them in with with my brother's collection. And it's like we never used them for anything. But most Legos that I ended up playing with as a kid were my brother's. And I remember there was one time where we were going to a Lego factory, because it was like, my mom told us we were going to Legoland. And of course my brother and I were spazzing out over it. And it ended up not being Legoland. It ended up being some sort of Lego factory. And my mom asked the lady at the front desk if they did tours, and I guess they didn't, but I guess they gave... I don't know what exactly happened. I just remember being very disappointed. But we got some Legos out of it. We got like this box of... We got this small box of Legos that had like a couple of Lego people, a Lego motorcycle, and a couple of other pieces. But I remember being like very disappointed because we were being told that we were going to Legoland. We never went to Legoland. To this day, I've still not been to Legoland. P.S. TFU's a cute supervillain gag. Aww. Awesome. Oh wow, you had the house. Goodness gracious. Did it also have a diagram of a bunny on it? And it was like advertising that the bucket was also something you can build on? Also note the pastel Legos don't fit in with the normal ones. They do not. Oh my gosh. But I remember that trip and being so disappointed. My brother and I were like kind of like pouting in the backseat playing with the new Legos we got. It was great. Like there was a I don't know why I did this, but I always made like little Lego forts, I guess. Like kind of like the Sims style, where all the walls are down, and so you only see the outlines of the walls. I made these forts, like complete with bedrooms and stuff. Wait. And like I always made them almost the exact same way, but for some reason it was fun to me. And my brother had like these Lego barrels, and there was like this one Lego cooking pot. And I would always put it on top of the barrel because the barrel was a stove, and I don't know. It was... That was like the most vivid thing I remember. I remember when my brother first moved into his house, and I was helping him unpack, and he found the Legos, and he was like, oh my gosh, my Legos! And so we stopped everything, and we just sat in this, what was going to be my room, pretty much. I didn't know that at the time, but we were just sitting there in this room playing with the Legos. I had like almost graduated high school. My brother has been out of high school for 3 years. Bought his first house, and we're just sitting there playing Legos. Instead of unpacking. It was like after I graduated high school that I moved in with my brother for a few years. That was pretty cool. It was kind of funny that like a little after I left, my brother had admitted that he missed me because suddenly the house was really quiet. Not that it was like really loud when I was there, but it was like it was lonely. The funniest thing I have to say is when I was gone for like 2 to 3 months, and he was like, I don't know how you managed to do it, but your hair ended up in my food. I was like, I haven't even been there for like 3 months, and he was like, yeah, I know. Why do you think I'm complaining? Your hair, for some reason, is in my food. I have to go, guys. TF, please send it to DM. Remember, it's Blip. Also, I want another request. I'll DM it. Another request will cost you $5. This is the only time I'm doing freeze. If you have another request, I would either save it for the next free stream, or if you're willing, if you have PayPal and you're willing to pay $5, I'll do a $5 commission. I'm sorry. Okay, we had like 5 different wait, I missed something. Difference between... Post a note, sell dollar character ideas, I shove them everywhere. I always made spaceships, had 5 different Harry Potter and 6 Star Wars sets when I was growing up, so it was awesome when I did get to play with them, yes. Alrighty, and time to ink. And after this one, I will be done. Time to do some inking. Woo! Take a look at the rough again. Okay. There is a space in between the helmet and the ear. There we go. I know that my podcast is shifting gears slightly, and one of the things that I'm shifting gears on is that because my stories are going to take a little bit longer to make into podcasts, I'm going to be telling a lot more like life stories and stuff, because I saw that those are pretty popular. People like hearing life stories for some reason. And, I have a few choice ones that I want to tell. to give like a little hint. One of the life stories I want to tell is one where my brother and I got into an argument and my mom sent us to our rooms. It was because I don't even remember what the fight was about, but the only hint I'll give for right now is just the way we made up was kind of cute. And I still remember it, even if I don't remember what the argument was about. And one of the choice ones I want to tell is the time where my brother and I hid a really creepy ornament from my mom that she really loved. And how we got away with this for 13 years. Okay, I was just making sure the layers didn't mess up, because I dragged layers accidentally. But that's a story I want to tell for my podcast. It's hilarious. And when I say we got away with it for 13 years, my mom only just now found it. She has gone 2 moves without finding it. And she finally found it. It was at my brother's house, funny enough. But we were in cahoots. It was great. I had to tell my mom the story, and it's like, retroactively, it was kind of funny to her, but at the same time, she was a little bit mad. But it's like, we are now adults, so you can't do anything about it. But those are like the 2 main stories I want to tell. I also have this whole episode planned just for my experiences at Burger King, which was my very first job. Because that was nuts. Because I worked with stoners. So you can probably imagine just how nuts that is. Alright. And we're done. And there's all our requests for tonight. Look at all the babies. Look at all the pretty babies. So many pretty babies. You just want to hug them all. All of them. Just hug. And I'll be fixing these up and cropping them individually and sending them off into the void so you guys can pick them up. Sent a sketch of it on Discord. Oh, I will show. Alrighty. Oh, it's so cute. I'm saving this. Alrighty, and I think I'm just gonna call you Orange Cat because I don't know. I think okay. I'm just gonna call you Orange Cat because I don't know. Because TF is bad at naming people. Where is it? There it is! Look at it! It's so cute! Hit me! Most people just call you Cat or Nums. Nums it is. Because I like the word num. It's so cute! Thank you! Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. I know that me drawing is not the most interesting of subjects, but I'm glad people came because it makes me happy. Alrighty, so I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I will see y'all later. Night night.